Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to Life with Brock. If you end up liking the content, consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with a nerd friend. Let's go. All right, folks, we're back this week. My name is Brock, and I'm your host of This Week in Custom, episode 42. Holy goodness, we've been at it for a while this year. A lot of great customs to share with you. But first, let's get to the fan vote from last week. Congratulations goes to Mike Dela Paz, Phoenix Force Creations, for his Stepford Cuckoos. It's a custom that was, absolutely gorgeous as per his usual work, but it's not a custom that I see readily, and I think that really attracted the people, and man, you got the fan vote, and he will go into the pool for voting. We will be, well, this is the fourth quarter already. Keep your eyes peeled. I will be doing a live show here pretty soon where we will be selecting, or you will be selecting, the third quarter winner. All right, let's get going with this week's episode, and we're going to begin with Shinigami Customs. Well, initially, I just said, oh my gosh, I saw his still photographs, and then I found the video. This thing is an absolutely beautiful custom. Love everything about this. You know, I didn't realize this was the Killer Croc from DC Direct. That's what's underneath there, repainted. Beautiful job. And he says here that he tried to base it on the Nile crocodiles, and definitely dig the coloration. I think he outsourced for that coat, and the weathering on it is money. What a beautiful custom, and I would actually love to have it in my collection. All right, moving on to the next one, Markai Lab Creations. You saw his whip earlier, and that thing was amazing. And he's doing this, what are they called again? The, when you put all the gears, what's that thing called again? I know he's got it on here somewhere. But there, anyway, he's got like a Frankenstein Hulk with Victor Von Banner as a cross of characters. And yeah, dude, there's just something about these geared out figures. I can't remember the name. It just literally you guys are putting it in the comments right now because you know exactly what it is. Great piece. As always, he's a master kit basher showing off his work. All right, Customs by Machu did this awesome looking cable. And what I wanted to share here, other than this, it's a beautiful looking cable, very clean. He did some magnet work, and I do want to show you how he did that. He inserted the piece from the inside part of the eye. That way he wouldn't have to really work on doing the anatomical sculpting or anything like that. And then he attached the other magnet. Guess he could have done a metal piece also, but he chose to go with a magnet stronger hold. And he ended up doing a custom effect right there. If you go to his page, you can see how he did that. These are all his work in progress shots. Very cool. He cut out, I think that's probably just plastic from one of the Marvel Legends. That clear plastic, and yeah. Oh, here we go. Here was his other work in progress shots. This is where he did the sculpting, really smooth there on the circles, and the shin guards look pretty awesome. And there you can see where he's done the cutout. All right, Symbiote Seeker doing a Venom. He's been doing a lot of these figures. He's becoming an expert in doing, well, symbiotes. And he's got one coming up that I think is his best work so far. But this thing's pretty interesting. The body's not anything I've ever seen in comics before, but I guess it's a concept art, and he commissioned it out, and it does look pretty cool. He's using some of the Gargan Venom parts there, but paintwork, the lines look pretty darn good, and I really like the shape of the eyeballs. And he does have a YouTube. Go check him out. There he talks about that custom in 4K. Wow, man. Johnny Walker Customs really digging the paint job on this Mandalorian. There's a Boba Fett. I don't know who. I thought initially was Django, but the coloration, I don't know. Which one is it? Which one is this supposed to be? You got Boba Fett on there. But I love the brown on the chest. It looks like he's used some model kit parts too on the what are those? The wrist guards. And the cloth good cape works really well here. Star Wars figures will be in full effect here in this week's episode. The real Dallas James with his version, as opposed to Markai Labs creation. Here he's using a pit Build-A-Figure for that Hulk. Woohoo! That is an awesome piece. I've seen that before. People have used pit figures to do Hulks, but this thing is money in the bank. He's using a movie figure head, it looks like, on the Hulk. And I love that Bruce Banner. Really, really nice. Dig the photo shot there too. Christina Conan doing the females. Justice here. And we did see last week another customizer did this same character, Madeline Pryor. And wow, obviously great job on the painting there. And let's move on before my wife sees me looking at that figure. All right, moving on to Moon Base Nicks. This is a really cool Darth Vader, man. A damaged Darth Vader. And I guess he won a Best Modern Figure Award at the Indiana Toy Con Expo. And I think you did a pretty cool job there. And if you haven't seen, is it in Rebels where we see him fighting Ahsoka? Or was it Clone Wars? I feel like it may have been in Rebels. It was a really cool bit, and I can see, if you're familiar with the comic books too, he gets damaged in the comic books, and there you can see his arms exposed. Really neat stuff, good work on that piece. New Future Customs, I think this is the first time I'm featuring one of your customs on the show. Really good random. I'm glad I got his name right. It slipped out as I was speaking out loud, but that looks really nice. Good job. Look at all the different parts he has. I'm going to run through these pictures. I haven't seen all of them yet, but it looks like, man, we using some Gears of War boots there. Where are those boots from? They're really nice looking. Very detailed stuff. Not usually appearing in Marvel Legends, but there you go. He's got some effects. Man, the customs are on fire this week. There you go. There you can see he's using movie Hulk for the upper torso. I don't even know where those legs are from, but he's doing a lot of custom work on that, a lot of sculpting. And I think he got an amazing result. Nice job, dude. I think that may have been the first custom I've ever seen from your work. I could keep an eyeball on you. Ace NGBS with his Carnage right here, and I really like the red you used. That's that's an ominous red, perfect for a character like him. Of course, he's using Sculptor Shelf's custom head there. I think those may still be available if you guys are interested. I bought a couple of the stuff, and it's top notch. He's done a lot of sculpting on the tendrils, looking really good. And I think going back to that red color, I think some of the brighter reds that Carnage is customized in, I don't really like as much as this, because this does have an ominous, am I saying that word right? Ominous. Words are hard sometimes. And I think it just, conveys the type of character that Carnage is. Here's another one of his figures. I really like the finish on this. It makes it look, wet and icy. He's definitely gone with like a bluer Iceman, and I dig it. He's also sculpted some pants on him, so he's not naked, and he's got some boots too. Looking good, player. All right, My Damn Page, and or is it Madame Page? No, it's My Damn Page. Okay, I got you what you're saying. I just picked up what you were throwing down. So this is a Wanda Maximoff, obviously, in her street clothes. Really good job on the rips on the jeans and the details. Look at right there, the buttons on the pants. I'm not sure if those were on there already. If they were on there already, he just highlighted them, and he did a great job of doing so. Great use of that head. Whose head is that? Please let me know if you're watching this live. Put it in the comments, and if you're watching this after the fact, put it in the comment section. But I'd really like that for Wanda. It's a good look. Wow, New Future Customs. Here we go with a Beast Cyber. This is a take on a very Wolverine character that I like him. And that's a big. What is that? The Venom body? No, I think you're doing. Where's that upper torso from? Let me see if you have any work in progress. There it is. That's what he started from. And so it's a mixture of parts. He's using the Abomination, old school Abomination. So he had to do a lot of sculpting to that upper torso, and then obviously Hulk below. There you can see his work and how he's sculpting over the musculature, keeping the muscles intact. And good work, man. That's a lot of work and effort to put into that custom. Dig it. Wink Stoke. Yeah, gold balls, man. Yeah, look at this. This character is a funny character. That's his power. It's gold balls. And yeah, let me see. Legends figure by Wings. So, oh, okay, it's you. All right, for a second there, I thought you were shouting on another customizer. Here's some other pictures of gold balls. And it looks like he's using the Dr. Octopus body, and it's perfect for this character. Good. The mask looks good. The hair looks good. This is an outstanding custom, man. Really, really, I love the accessory too. What was that? What type of ball was that? It looks like a rubber ball of some sort, but there you have it. Enjoy that custom. I like that character. He's funny looking. Arthur GS, he customized this Ghost Rider bike, like the flames coming out. That looks really, really nice. Let me see a couple other shots here from the front. And I like it, dude. Good job of painting that silver. Rebooted customs with a Punisher. This is geared up. I dig everything about that. I'm not sure what part. It looks like there's Mesco in there. I like the gun that you're using for him. That's a cool looking Punisher. Hoi Huyo. Here we go with the what color is that? Gray, right, guys? Gray colored Deadpool, unmasked. Really nice. Yeah, I like the swords that you used on there. It's probably is that the ones that came with the Deadpool figure? Probably. I like what you did on the mask there. Very cool. Nicely done. All right, it's a live art. He's taken your regular Marvel Legend. He's extended the legs a little bit. He said he definitely changed out the gauntlets. I did not like this figure how it was put out. Matter of fact, I chopped them up and I used them in a custom. But man, that looks really nice. I think you've improved on that figure a ton actually, and it looks great. I'm not sure if you did it. Did you do something to the shield too? Not sure. Let's take a look at the back and then we'll move on. Very clean. Definitely like that. Better than the original release. Gotti 1418. This is a cross between Captain America and Punisher, and I dig it. Man, Captain America and Punisher. Who's not gonna like that? Love that head. It almost looks like a Hydra soldier underneath there, right? Is that what it was? One of the old school Hydra soldiers. That looks really good. I thought I had the art. I may have seen a different shot that you had on your Instagram. Go check them out, guys. That was pretty good. It came from directly from, I'm not sure if it was concept art or somebody else's art. Draw Custom de Mexico. Aquí tenemos un Cosmic Ghost Rider, his version number 2. You can see some of the pieces that he's using. And of course, not Crossbones. What's the guy with the skeleton face? He's a Spider-Man villain. He can imitate. He's a really cool looking character, and his name's escaping me right now. You guys know where he got those legs from, right? The movie version of them, or not the movie version, but it's a different uniform, not the classic. What's his stinking name? I can't think of it right now, but that's a cool looking Ghost Rider. Oh gosh, I need to know, and I can't move on, but I need to move on. Moving on, I'm gonna forget about it. All right, the Hottest Fuss Customs doing his thing. Is this a Moon Knight or what is this? I don't even know what this is. Hold on, maybe he says it. Okay, so did someone call a doctor from Bloodborne? So obviously not Moonlight. I may have gotten confused because of the face, but it's a cool looking character, and that's all I care about. Cool looking custom pieces right there. Or is that one custom piece? And then you split it in half. Tough times here. But there you go. I'm running through because sometimes he's got some extra special stuff added as a bonus at the end. Here's some other characters that he's done. And he says, whatever it is, it's iconic. So it's from Bloodborne from DC Comics. All right, moving on to the next custom from Things Ernie Makes. Here he has done a Gears of War character. I think he's customized the head because I believe the lower body or most of this figure is the Gears of War figure. And it looks like he says he used leftover NECA Gears of War bits and he created this one with a new head and repaint. I played the God of War games and I still have one on shrink wrap that I have to get to. I think I played the first God of War game, but that's a cool looking head sculpt, man. Not familiar with the character because I didn't really get that into the game, but they are fun to play. Jacob's Toys with a Wolverine. Check out the bone claws on this thing. Wait until we get up close here. This is a really nice custom. Good work on shredding his clothing there without really shredding his clothing. But you did a good effect. The bone claws work money. Those are probably toothpicks that he's using there, if I'm right. And great shot. Great presentation of your custom figure. It makes it stand out. It's got some hair on those claws too. Oh, maybe is that... Oh man, that's too realistic. That's too realistic, but it's a good looking custom. Moving on to Got Malik. This is going to be his McDonald's Joker. And what else is there to be said? It's a McDonald's Joker. Let's run through it. I guess we were going backwards here. This is the picture I wanted to show you initially. And there you have it. It's a pretty interesting concept. I used to eat McDonald's. But I don't eat McDonald's anymore. But who doesn't recognize Ronald and the Joker put together? PNN Customs, and he's saying PR that he may be from Puerto Rico. I don't know. And he's doing this Dragon Man. He's used, it looks like the Abomination Build-A-Figure that Marvel released, and he most likely bought that head online. Those wings, there's many wings that you could use for this custom. He actually also hashtagged it Critique My Customs. So look for that in the future, in the near future, maybe in the next couple weeks, we'll have another episode because there have been some submissions for that. He submitted this, and we will take a look at this when we go there. A lot of good things and things to improve. So we'll make sure to cover that when we get there. Thanks for submitting it to both hashtags. Arkham Asylum here with a Lady Deadpool with a different uniform. I think he's using a Wasp body underneath there. I think the movie Wasp. And it works. I like it. And Lady Deadpool's an interesting character. Deadpool's an interesting character. And I think you did a good job here transferring the paint to that body. All right, moving on to the next Homme de Fou. He's got something cooking up here. It's a Venomized Hulk. And what I especially liked about this figure is the slobber all over the mouth. Let me see if I can get a closer picture of that, or if that was the closest picture. Yeah, that was the closest picture. So let me back up, and actually that's a cool effect right there. And he does show on his page where he got those effects from. I think you covered the Venomized portion very well. And yeah, man, I think this is the best picture right here. I'm not sure if he just used regular hot glue, but there's some other glue. I think it's 3000 or something like that. You guys can go to my Instagram and go farther down. I did it on a couple of the figures with the mouth. I think I did it on the Silver Surfer, but man, this is such a cool looking thing for the tongue. Good idea, playa. It's vintage, and I see The Rock. This is a good, I wonder if this is going to be his movie uniform, and this is pretty much what The Rock looks like right now. The Rock is a blown up steroid monster right now. Looks better than he did when he was in the WWF. Yeah, he's huge, and I like the custom. And it looks like there must have been a Rock figure. This must have been obviously a WWE head, because that is so money on The Rock right there. Works well for Black Adam. It's vintage, doing its thing, pumping out customs like there isn't tomorrow. Bride Weevil did a Atrocitus, right? Yeah, Atrocitus right there from DC. He's using the Caliban Build-A-Figure. And that Caliban Build-A-Figure is such a good mold to use on these bigger characters that, and it's cheap right now, relatively cheap compared to some other Build-A-Figures. So smart use there, Bride Weevil. Weapon X Customs, he's got Jack-O-Lantern, right? Are we going with a Jack-O-Lantern right here? Using a goblin glider, and he turned it into a pumpkin, so he's done some pumpkin stuff right there. Painted really well, looks pretty cool. Paquino Toys, good to see you hashtagging This Week in Customs. This guy is a master at doing armor. Look at that piece, man. That is not easy to do. At least it's not easy for me to do, I should say. And he just made this character like hop out of the comic. Looks really good. I dig it. All right, now we have Cam's custom figures here with what characters? It's going to be some sort of Batman character. Really like the different colors greens. He wasn't really happy with the glow, but you can see that he was trying to bring out the glow on the chest, and I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, the figure looks pretty cool. And now we have Brimstone's Ghost, and this is going to be the final custom of this week's episode. And man, that is a hot, that is a fantastic Kraven. Loved what you did with the hair there. His gear is really well done. The pants look really good. For me, this is one of the better customs that you've done. Probably your best custom. And man, it looks so good, so good. And you take really nice pictures. And yeah, great way to end the episode with this custom. All right, let's head on to the top 5. All right, we're going to kick off the voting this week with the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Brimstone's Ghost Kraven is the first one. The second one is going to be New Future Customs Random. Number 3 is going to be Gold Balls by Wing Stoke. Number 4 is going to be Bloodborne by the Hottest Fuzz Customs. And the last one was the first one, Shinigami's Customs Lizard. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching the episode. Make sure you head on over to the community tab to place your vote. Keep your eyes on for future episodes of This Week in Customs. Please share this with a nerd friend. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I will catch you, maybe later this week. Live episode. Let's do it. Peace.